Yeah, I don't be giving no fucks. I don't know what to call it. I don't be giving no fuck. I say whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I'm counting up money for fun, you know.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Today, I feel good today. I had a really good night's sleep. I'm back up to 203, so after being sick, worked my way back up, and I'm back to the weight that I was at. We're gonna hit back today. I don't think I showed you this back day yet, so it's a little bit different than the other back day that I did. We barbell rows the other day. So, yeah, we'll get into it, eat breakfast, and we'll get going. All right, as usual, we got our salmon and rice for our meal one and pre-workout, and we'll hit the gym. Let's go.
Watch that wrist at the bottom. Don't curl it towards you. Keep it straight in line with the elbow. There you go. Come on. Track first. Pull. Good. Six. To work. Set starts. One more. Damn. Just rip open. Good. Pull this away from your spine on the way down. There you go. 5, 6. Work. 8. Right here. 9. 10. Go into the stretch. Now rip this open and drive down with your elbows like that.
I don't really get the motion when you at the stretch. Is it? Because it's not like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like coming under with the lat like that.
So when you're holding it hanging, I try to cue driving my elbows down. That contracts the lat. That downward pressure, by keeping my shoulders locked, contracts the lat. Once that's locked, then from here I just try to reach and let that.
Okay.
I'm thinking lat going wall to wall.
Okay.
Four, good. Pull. 5, 6, good. Pull forward. Right here. 7. Come on, Jake. 9. I'll get wide on the stretch. Good. Take scapula down and retract. Good. Crack the egg. Pinch it. There you go. 1, 3. A little extra reach. 1, 4. There you go. 1, 5. 1, 6. Come on, now we work. 1, 7. 1, 8. 1, 9. All right, I'm with you for 3. Let's go. 1, 10. Again. 1, 1. One more. Let's go. 1, 2. One, 2, 3. Oh, fucking strong. Let's go. 5, 6. Get! Boom! Boom! Boom!
All right, that's a wrap on the workout. Post-workout meal as usual. You guys know the deal. Chicken, rice. I had an extra ounce here, so it's gonna be 8 ounces today, and 300 grams rice. All right, so finished the meal. Chicken rice is done. Went back and looked at some of the clips from the workout. The last one, I don't know if you guys saw, but that girl that walked like right behind me while I was doing my last set of deadlifts, I honestly think that if I dropped that weight on her foot, her foot would be gone, because she's so skinny, and I felt bad afterward, but I didn't obviously realize she was behind me. But yeah, that was shocking to like see here out of the left side of my eye as I put it down. She could have really gotten hurt, but anyway, yeah, the deadlift, we finished up the back day. I did that deadlifts to finish it. My goal is to get to 5 plates for, you know, like 8-10 reps, you know, eventually. It's always been a big goal of mine to get to a lot of reps with 5 plates, but it was our first time deadlifting in a while. So it was 4 plates and a 25. I don't know what that is, but felt good. The only problem was, looking back at it, it just looks like my hips are rising a little bit faster than my upper body, so I'll need to work on that next week. But I don't want to hurt my lower back. But yeah, so I was gonna talk a little bit about body dysmorphia with you guys. I know it's something that a lot of people struggle with. I talk with people about it in like DMs too. People DM me about it and stuff, and I see people talking about it online and everything. But as someone that has kind of figured out how to cure my like body dysmorphia, I feel like I can talk to you guys about it a little bit. So I mean, I've always had like, obviously I started the gym, you know, I never really liked the way I looked. I always had body dysmorphia growing up. A lot of it was because just insecurity with like my face, mostly just because I had so much acne when I was younger. I don't really have much anymore, but acne, that was the biggest part. And then also just because I was so skinny, I was one of the skinniest kids always. But you know, I always had body dysmorphia, but I found a way to kind of grow out of that and like not have that super bad insecurity with my physique. And I think it's really good, and I hope that some of you guys can kind of get something out of what I say. So first off, to an extent, like, I'm always gonna have some type of like small body dysmorphia for the rest of my life, because I always want to be better than you know, where I was at. And obviously what I do is bodybuilding, so I have to always want to be better. But what I've found and what I've realized is when I can turn it off, right? So every time I walk into the gym, of course, I have a little bit of body dysmorphia because I want to be better, and I know I'm not as big as I ever will be. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have a little bit, because like I said, it'll make you work harder. It makes me work harder and train in the gym. That's why I always usually cover up in the gym. I always wear hoodies and sweats and stuff. But what I've found, or what I've been able to do, is kind of take that level of like insecurity and feeling like shit and not like hating the way I look. I've been able to take it out or leave it at the gym. So once I leave the gym, it's like I'm happy with where I'm at, because you have to be, right? Because like at the end of the day, you have to realize that if you're progressing and improving each day with like training, you're getting stronger, you're going to the gym a little bit more, or and then, you know, getting better with your training or with your diet, like you're slowly like taking some stuff out, like bad food out, implementing good foods, eating a little bit healthier each week, improving your diet each day, improving your habits, better habits throughout the day each week. You have to be proud of yourself and content with the fact that you are doing everything right, or at least improving. And obviously, like, everyone's different. We're not all made equal genetically. So I know it can be tough. You always want to be better, and you might look to your favorite bodybuilder or fitness person and think you're never going to look like them, and maybe you won't. But you have to realize that if you're doing everything right and like you're improving each day, you should be happy with yourself. And you know, I think that a lot of people, I know a lot of you guys struggle with it for sure, and I know even more like people that actually post content and stuff, like a lot of social media people struggle with it even more, I think. You know, people always want to stay lean and stuff, and you know, like I said, like, it's good to have a little bit of body dysmorphia, because to actually like get started, you have to have a little bit, right? If you're really obese and to the point where it's unhealthy, like I hope you have a little bit of like fucking body dysmorphia to where like you want to lose weight. If you're like at a point where you're super skinny to where it's unhealthy, I hope you have a little bit of body dysmorphia to want you to put on some weight so it's healthier, right? You should want to. Like I said, if you're improving and you're getting better each day, you have to just take progress photos. I always tell people to take progress photos because you can look back and you can see, you know, what you're able to accomplish. And like I said, you may never be satisfied, and I know a lot of people won't. Like I'm never going to be, but it's like I sit here. Once I leave the gym, I can sit here like unflexed. I'm like off season right now, so I'm like I have a lot of fat on me, but like I'm okay with like myself now, you know. And it's a good feeling to like be okay with like how I look and like not like feel shitty, because I used to be. I 100% used to be. And I know a lot of people go through it, but you know, also like I'll post TikToks. A lot of TikToks, like I'll just be like unflexed and just like dancing or whatever. But and I get some comments about people like telling me I look chubby or whatever. But I mean, just I know it's easier said than done, but you have to find some like content and happiness with, you know, at least being on the right track and trying to be better each day. And I don't know. I mean, I guess for me too, I might be a little easier for me. I know I have like comments all the time and DMs of people telling me like I want to look like you or whatever. So it might be a little bit easier for me, but I don't know, man. I hope that you guys can find that like satisfaction within yourself, and not feel like you like hate the way you look, because it does suck. Like I said, a little bit of it is good because it'll drive you to be better. I still have, like I said, I still have some obviously because I want to be best, and I know I'm nowhere near the best, but you have to just, you know, put it into perspective of where you're at. Understand everyone's genetics are different, so I don't know if this will help. I don't know if this will help you guys, but and for everyone out there also that just struggles with like, I know a lot of people out there are just overdoing it with like wanting to be lean, super lean all the time, and there's a point where it's like a healthy lean, but definitely people get super lean and then try and stay there, but you know, it fucks with your hormones. It can mess up your body real bad if you stay at like an unhealthy level of too shredded. And you know, for a lot of like bodybuilders or people who do like what I do, like understand that having a little bit of fat or not like looking like you're ready for the beach every fucking day, it's okay, bro. I promise you. And yeah, so it's not to say, like I said, after all that though, it's not to say that you should not be complacent. If you want to be the best, you know, you should always strive to be better than you were yesterday. And if you want to be number one, like I want to be number one, then you should always have a little bit of that desire to be better in you, but just not feeling that insecurity. So yeah, I hope that helps. I don't know if I honestly have no idea if that will help any of you guys, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit just because I know some people talk about it online and I get DMs about it all the time, and I was once there, but I've found my way to be happy with myself and still work hard every fucking day. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I'm gonna go walk. I forgot to do my walk after I ate, but yeah, YOUNGLA, code BRINKZ if you want to support. FLEXPRO meals, code BRINKZ if you want to support. I think there's a restock on YOUNGLA, the compression shirts that everyone likes, on Friday. I don't know when I'm putting this out, but if you want those, snag them. And I hope everyone has a great day. See you next time. Deuces.